Hello, good afternoon. So, I always thought that card scamming was something that you would mainly find on, like, say, WhatNot, um, and that's pretty much it. Maybe eBay, just, negligence with the buyers, like, on eBay at least, not checking the card, not knowing, like, how the hollow is supposed to affect, like, the card, the way that it shimmers. And then on WhatNot, we just are rundown with like ton of scumbags. But today I wanted to talk about a scammer that's probably like a level above the our average regular WhatNot scammers. And the reason that I say that is because this story that I'm about to tell you about, it involves a man who is selling a Moonbryon card, which if you don't know a Moonbryon card, I'll try and put one on screen right here. And a lot of times these cards go for thousands of dollars. That's just, because of the art and whatnot. And this is pretty common for cards, obviously, to be that expensive. But what took place at this trade deal that was done was actually completely criminal. And it involves a well thought out plan between the scammer. It involves sleight of hand, fake money, and it ultimately ended up with the person doing the scams actually facing some felonies now. So his name's Alex Tree, and I read about this story on Reddit a couple days ago, and I instantly knew, like, we gotta give this guy the recognition that he clearly wants. So just buckle up for a couple minutes. It's not the longest story, but I will say it's pretty intense. So let's go ahead and take a look. So beware, Pokemon scammer Alex Tree. Okay, I will. I'll try and talk about this and give as much information as I can, kind of going through it. But yeah, I would hate to be the dude who did this deal with this guy. I would just, getting scammed for Pokemon cards. Like, there's not really many people you can complain to about that. That's just something that you might want to just take to Reddit. It makes sense that it's here. So, short story. This is from the perspective of the person who got scammed. Short story, I was meeting a guy off Facebook Marketplace who wanted my 5 slabs worth around $1,700 for his Moonbryon. We met, and he shows me the card in the photo, which is the real one. And when I agreed it looked good, he asked me to hold the card to get cash. He asked to hold the card to get cash and was giving me, gonna give me cash on top. He goes and switches the real card for a fake one while he was distracted counting the cash, and I guess he switched the fake with the real, and he didn't notice until he was driving away in his car. So it is unfortunate, but he is in California, Orange County, and his name is Alex Tree. Supposedly he's done this with other people, and the cherry on top of all this, so not only did he do the little bait and switch with like the real and the fake card, which I don't know if this is like ingenuity or whatnot, but that's pretty smart. That's like a well thought out plan. I feel like you probably could have done a lot of good with that thinking there. So the cherry on top was that the cash he gave me was fake, as well as he mixed in with real cash. So since he posted them online, a lot of other people have come out saying that they've also got scammed by him. Now there are police officials looking for him, as he is wanted for fraudulent cash and the Pokemon. So as I understand, dude, this guy's writing is going to give me an aneurysm. Stuff like this happens. Why would anyone want to ruin their life over Pokemon cards? And since the transaction he's doing with people are over 950, so I guess like 950 is the threshold for crime in Orange County. So now he's wanted for many felonies. And so yeah, pretty down bad. This is a story that you hold close to your chest. You don't really tell too many people about it. It's kind of like if you were trying to buy like, I don't know, like a dildo or something off of eBay, and then you got the wrong one. So, and then you have to like call eBay and tell them like what the mistake was. You know, it's pretty embarrassing, and you wouldn't really want to talk too much about it, quite frankly. But this guy, he did the courageous act, and he did decide to tell people. He told us, thankfully. And he even gave us some nice pictures here. So we have this fella. This is our perpetrator. And yeah, as you can see, kind of in this photo, like sometimes you can tell who a criminal is just by looking at them, or like you see a photo and you're like, oh my gosh, that's eerie foreshadowing. And I feel like this is what's going on here. Like that, he's just mean mugging the camera. He's probably thinking about how to take the camera from this photo, whatever the machine is. And apparently this was the card that he either bought or the one that he got scammed for. I think this is the one that he did end up getting and driving away with. Doesn't, you know, using my expertise, it doesn't look like it has like a ton of texture on it anyways. And yeah, this picture even does it more justice. So just for some context too, let's go ahead and see. So this is the actual card, which like, dude, just look at the prices of all these other cards. And I think this is just, this is like the raw card. So it's not like graded, not PSA, CGC, none of those, Ace. And yeah, it's really like one of the most popular cards right now. So here's that. Near mint. So yeah. And the price that he was saying that he was gonna buy it for, it's pretty accurate. 1,700. Dude, that's the thing with these things. Like, you just gotta be so careful, cause I don't know. I feel like the fake money thing. You didn't even need to have fake money on there. You could have just like give him some other cards or something. I feel like that'd be an easier transaction to do. And yeah, right off the bat, it does look fake. You can tell there's something like weird. It doesn't look like fully complete on the back. Yeah, looks crazy. So here's some follow-up messages. Okay, so actually no, this is prior messages that they were exchanging before the deal happened. And yeah, so a lot of thought actually went into this, as you can tell. He said the dude was supposed to give me $1,500 for it, but I'm open to offers. You know, kind of giving the dude like an idea of what it would go for. Cheapest one on TCG is $1,700 for near mint, which it is what we just saw. And yeah, so I'm pretty sure right now this dude is still on the run, but no doubt he's most likely going to get caught again. And they did say that he did do it to other people. So I'm not too sure what his total fine is, or like the felony he is, but when he does get caught, it's pretty certain that he's gonna go get arrested and be taken to the slammer over Pokemon cards. It's like there's just so much better things that you can do with this whole planning. Could have gotten an actual good job maybe, but so this is pretty much what went on. Here's an update which actually happened an hour ago. Police activity. What are you in for? Okay, so I'm guessing that he was recently caught, and again, this was only an hour ago. So yeah, dude's going to the slammer. He's gonna have to pick up a get out of jail free card or something. But I mean, I wouldn't be giving this guy any cards ever again. Even here, dude, like, this conversation's gonna happen with probably like another convict when he's in jail. They're gonna ask him like what he's in for, and he's gonna say Pokemon cards, slanging some Pokemon cards, some heat on the street. Uh, damn. Yeah. For such a smart plan, he's such a stupid scammer. Especially with like the fake money. Like once you involve fake money in it, you're like for sure gonna be in for deep trouble. And they're not gonna take it easy on you. So yeah, this is our friend for the day. And I do hope that we can see an update on this. I guess here's like a picture of him. I want to see a picture of him like in handcuffs with like the cards on the front of the car, like the cop car. Like kind of like if it were like a drug arrest. I think that'd be great. Yeah. And some follow-up comments from the dude who got scammed. He said he's not just going to like drop it and forget about it, which fair. Like, dude, you spent $1,000 on it, like almost $2,000 on this thing. There's no way you're just going to like, whatever. He got one over on me. It's all good. And I think it's even more funny that this took place in California, because we all know that everything in California is like, I mean, it's pretty much like the cesspool of the United States at this point. So, of course, someone is out here like thinking, for days that they're gonna, how am I gonna make this fake card worth like thousands of dollars? You know what? It's totally legal, right? Like everything's legal right now, right? Which I wouldn't even blame him for thinking, because there are so many people that are getting away with crimes in like crypto right now that I wouldn't be surprised if like the police officer or the law enforcement was just like, it's just a money crime. Who cares? So yeah, I just wanted to come in, talk about this dude, and I'm glad to see that he was hopefully taken into police custody. Okay, so I just had to come back for a quick update. The dude who made the post actually made another post 3 minutes ago, and yeah, this just cracked open a whole nother mystery. So, guys, we're in for some extra content right now. So an update on Alex Tree, the Pokemon scammer. So according to the other victims, it seems like Alex Tree is more than one person. One person using fraudulent cash and counterfeit Pokemon cards. In the first photo of the post is a suspect who used fraudulent cash, and in the second photo is the suspect swapping real cards with fakes. So this is a bigger case, as only one suspect was caught, but haven't confirmed if Alex Tree is a real person or if it's just an identity to a group of individuals who scam Pokemon cards on Facebook Marketplace. Here's the profiles they use on Marketplace with the names: Alex Tree, Adrian T, Ariel T, Alex T. So just be aware whenever you encounter these profiles. Okay, so these guys have like they're like the Boogaloo Boys. They just have different aliases. Wait, no, yeah, what would this be like? Wasn't there like a show that did this, or like, wasn't this like in Batman where there were like fake Batmans and then there was like one real Batman? I'm pretty sure that was like the Dark Knight. These guys are like the Dark Knight of the Pokemon scene right now. Holy. Okay, so Alex Tree is not an actual person. It's just an enigma. He's just a fallacy, and he's just a group of people apparently, along with Adrian T, Ariel T, and Alex T. So yeah, here's a couple of their Facebook profiles, and I guess they're just Robin Hooding people on Pokemon right now. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much the update on this. I don't know. I think, dude, if you're gonna be buying like a card that's worth like $2,000 almost, you need to know what it looks like, how the texture is, how the hollow is, everything. Like before you even like, at least me, I would like triple check it before I went. I would have him like stand right in front of me and be like and like look at it. Um, because yeah, dude, like this is happening, and I feel like right now this is kind of it's kind of the environment where this is what you have to do. Otherwise, you're most likely gonna get scammed, or it's just gonna be like one of those Ditto cards where you know it's like a Pikachu with like a Ditto face, and then you rip off the front part, and it's actually a Ditto. So yeah, I don't know. I guess they didn't go to jail. I don't know if they can go to jail because they're like multiple aliases, and this is like a syndicate. But yeah, big update, more mysteries, and I'm interested to see what happens next. If I were the cops, though, I'd be worried about locking these guys up. Who knows what they're gonna do? They might plan like a great escape or something like Shawshank Redemption. So yeah, we're getting there, and again, I think compared to like scalpers or like WhatNot scammers, I think these guys are like the real monsters that those guys have nightmares about. So yeah, really interesting. Guys, make sure that you're looking at the texture of your cards before you're buying them, and your money too. Make sure you're not getting fake money.